Two cities destroyed in a rain of fire and brimstone. Was it a myth, a cautionary tale, or a real event? Today, we take a closer look at the story of Sodom and Gomorrah, exploring its biblical origins, scientific theories, and its timeless lesson. The biblical account. The story begins in the book of Genesis. Sodom and Gomorrah were two cities located in the lush plains near the Dead Sea. This region was described as fertile and well-watered, like the garden of the Lord, a place of prosperity. But these cities were also notorious for their wickedness. Their sins, including injustice, oppression of the poor, and immorality, were so great that their outcry reached heaven. God revealed to Abraham, a faithful servant, that he planned to destroy these cities because of their evil. Shocked, Abraham interceded, asking God if he would spare the cities if even 50 righteous people could be found. Abraham bargained down to just 10 righteous individuals. God agreed to spare the cities for the sake of those 10, but no such people could be found. Two angels were sent to Sodom, where they were greeted by Lot, Abraham's nephew. Lot welcomed them into his home and offered them protection, but the people of Sodom surrounded the house and demanded to harm the visitor. In an act of divine intervention, the angels struck the crowd with blindness, rendering them unable to find the door. The angels warned Lot to flee with his family, saying, "Flee for your lives. Do not look back, and do not stop anywhere in the plain. Flee to the mountains, or you will be swept away." Lot obeyed, escaping with his daughters and wife. Tragically, his wife disobeyed the warning and looked back, turning into a pillar of salt. Then, fire and sulfur rained down from the heavens, destroying Sodom, Gomorrah, and the entire valley. The once fertile region was left desolate, a barren wasteland, as a reminder of divine justice. Scientific investigations. Was Sodom and Gomorrah real? But was this event purely a story, or could it have been rooted in historical fact? Over the years, archaeologists and scientists have searched for evidence of these cities, particularly near the Dead Sea. One potential site is Bab ed-Yudrai, located in modern-day Jordan. Archaeologists have uncovered the remains of a city with evidence of a catastrophic fire. Layers of ash, burned debris, and charred human remains suggest a sudden and violent end. Could this have been Sodom or Gomorrah? Another candidate is Tal el-Hammam, also near the Dead Sea. Researchers have found unusual patterns of destruction in this ancient city. Pottery fragments show signs of extreme heat, hotter than what could be produced by any known ancient fire. This led some scientists to propose that a meteor or asteroid might have exploded in the atmosphere above the region, causing a blast similar to the Tunguska event in Siberia in 1908. Such an explosion could have generated intense heat, destroying the cities instantly. Additionally, geologists have studied the region's natural sulfur deposits. Sulfur balls, nearly pure in composition, have been found in the area, something that aligns with the Bible's description of fire and brimstone raining down. These findings suggest that the story may have been inspired by real geological events, such as an earthquake igniting underground gas deposits or a meteor impact. Lessons from the story. Whether you believe the story to be literal history, a symbolic lesson, or a combination of both, its message is clear. Choices have consequences. The tale of Sodom and Gomorrah warns against injustice, corruption, and a disregard for moral values. The Bible emphasizes God's mercy, as seen in Abraham's intercession and the angel's efforts to save Lot and his family, but it also highlights divine justice, reminding us of the importance of living righteously and treating others with kindness and fairness. What about Lot's wife? Her decision to look back, despite being warned, serves as a cautionary tale about attachment to sin and the dangers of disobedience. Her transformation into a pillar of salt is a vivid metaphor for the consequences of failing to trust in God's guidance. A modern perspective. Today, the story of Sodom and Gomorrah still fascinates scientists, theologians, and historians alike. Could this be a record of an ancient disaster remembered and retold in a way that underscores moral and spiritual lessons? Some skeptics argue that the story is purely symbolic, a warning crafted to emphasize the importance of justice and morality. Others point to the scientific evidence and wonder if there really was a fiery destruction of cities in the distant past. As we stand at the intersection of faith and science, the story challenges us to think deeply about human behavior and the consequences of our action. It asks us to reflect on how we treat others, how we respond to warnings, and how we balance justice and mercy in our lives. The story of Sodom and Gomorrah is more than an ancient tale of destruction. It's a powerful reminder of the choices we make, the values we uphold, and the faith we carry. Whether you see it as history, allegory, or a blend of both, its lessons remain timeless. What do you think? Could Sodom and Gomorrah have been real cities destroyed by a catastrophic event? Or is this a story meant to teach deeper truths about life and morality? Share your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more incredible Bible stories and thought-provoking discussions. Until next time, stay blessed and keep seeking the truth.